Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to some more routine. Let me load our 2 hours and 44 minute slot 1 save file here. I did go through the game a little bit and change a few additional settings. It should hopefully look better. I'm sorry for it being just a red room, but this just so happens to be where we are right now. It seems to be okay. The gun still doesn't have any smearing on it, which is nice, and it should hopefully be a okay watch. The game that made Abe sick, it didn't make me sick, it just didn't really look very good. So just for, just for everyone's sake, render scales on 100, so we're not rendering, or we're not upscaling anymore. FSR is on true, but all of the effects are off, and I tried to do some engine.ini Unreal edits and reduce sharpening and a couple of other settings. I've already forgotten what they were, but I threw some settings in there after having looked on the internet, and seems to work pretty well. So, yesterday on routine, we started the game, had a lot of exploration as we were trying to discover what was going on in the game. Hold on. We have a space gun. That didn't do anything. Where's my batteries? We've enhanced the space gun with a sort of ultraviolet mode, which shows fingerprints and blood, although it's not showing any of this blood, which is very funny to me. Okay. And we're in the ASN, the security network for the lunar space station, not space station, but lunar base. And our objective is to turn it off. Very like 2001 vibes from everything. So this is the ASN core, maybe? Kind of looks similar to what those robots have in their chests, doesn't it? Please protect life. Broken. Helping. Protect. Infected. Life. Protect. Protect. Please. Batteries. See, as far as the lore goes, yesterday we learned that on this lunar base, there have been lunar quakes. And the lunar quakes, they exposed something that caused the automated security system to start killing people. And it seems like what's going on is that we have a situation where there's life on the moon, and the computer is trying to keep that life safe, perhaps, or kill humans in order to keep this organism from leaving the lunar base, or maybe even something else, you know, any combination of those types of reasons. Perhaps it's keeping Earth safe by killing everyone here. Perhaps it's trying to keep the organism safe by killing the people who are going to, like, try to kill the organism because the organism eats people. Who knows? That's the only terminal that we can access because it's glowing red. I just wanted to take a quick look around. Log. Details: moderate lunar quake protocol initiated. Lunar quake perimeter check report and video submitted. Lunar quake perimeter check 042 report and video reviewed and saved in confidential storage. Review. Perimeter check, perimeter check, perimeter check. So it... Terminal services confidential storage. So it checked the video multiple times. It doesn't know if there's a contaminant. Initiate containment and resource conservation protocol, aka murder robots. Well, our objective is to shut down. Why don't we shut down? Do not initiate the shutdown without an ASN technician present. That's me. Continue to the next terminal to continue the shutdown. Weird that it started at A12 and not A1 over there. Well, the next shutdown terminal is over here. I wonder if I'm gonna have to do this while hiding from death robots. Let me also do a quick CAT scan. No errors. Beautiful. Make sure the following nodes, only the following nodes are lowered: 1, 12, and 11. Oh, fuck. God damn. All right, how do I lower it? Just click on it. Christ. Why is shutting down a computer terminal so loud? Now the real question is it offline? Also, like, do we want to shut it down? Is it gonna make the robots turn off? Or is it gonna make the robots all operate independently without needing to be controlled by the ASN one at a time? Who knows? To expose the core, you must operate both manual release switches. When the core is exposed, use relevant hardware to overload and shut down the ASN. Do it. Operate both manual release switches. There's one. Luckily, it lights up what's important. Why does it sound so loud all the time? Just skylight. Oh, what the heck? That was a cool effect. It's like a protective rubber shell around it, and it just raised a basketball up. All right, well. Did that go over here? Oh, overload. Right, we gotta overload this bad boy, of course. Hello? You know, I'm also kind of getting, like, sphere vibes, almost. Okay, I just want to make sure that everything is still recording properly, because my GPU is at 100%, and I just want to make sure that it's still, you know, recording. The game, I don't know why this game loves maxing the GPU at 100% even though I'm at 60 FPS. You know what? I know exactly why. It's because of this, FSR. It's upscaling. Or it's frame genning, I think, and so it's using 100% of the GPU. I should just turn that off. Turn it off. Because like when I can't see my other computer monitor, it's just frozen the whole time. It's a fish! Oh!
bloomed gently, hoping something might answer. Did it find you?
Again with the circles, it's like it's a solar. Which is which? Is a solar eclipse when it's a like lunar eclipse of the Earth and the Sun, but from a position orbiting the moon.
Welcome to the re-entry chamber. This is your initial and preferably final point of reintegration. Returning from the canal can be unyielding, unforgiving, and disorienting.
I mean, I'm a little disoriented.
Take a moment to gather yourself and embrace your surroundings.
Embrace your surroundings. Uh-huh. Yep.
Breathe.
Oh.
Listen. Thank you for your continued commitment to personal upkeep, colleague well-being, and your assigned duties. This concludes the re-entry process.
Like, that's the actual volume. It went from incredibly loud to this quiet thing. But, can I hack the projector? I cannot hack the projector. I'm also out of battery power. I might need battery before I can hack the projector. Weird. Adrift. Re-entry. So, how did we get here? We turned off the ASN. Did we then leave the lunar base? Or something else? No, I have a AMD card. That's why it's showing me AMD FSR here. If you had, I know the game supports DLSS, and that would show up if you had DLSS available. I need to... Wow, so you have to have a battery in order to even use the function of this. Okay. I don't have a light until I find a battery. Chris, welcome. Turns out you were in New Jersey all along. There you go. I understand now. All right, so we have a flashlight. Hey, wait a minute. How interesting. There are flowers, or what looks like a flower, drawn in the floor here. Was it Key who was drawing all of those flowers? Because they were in the security office and they were, oh no, it was the other, maybe the other guy, John? Someone was in the security office and then also right outside the ASN door who had these pieces of paper that had flowers drawn on them. Interesting. something there as well. What was that, kelp? Please, kelp. Whoa! That's a weird effect of the lighting. What is... Oh, you know why? Because I turned this back on. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that off. I've been playing around with the settings, but that ghosting is just so annoying. What's weird is that now I'm not getting a 60 FPS. Oh, now it is. Sometimes when I look at certain things, I'm not. Which is weird. Archive inactive, archive security required, servers inactive, archive reboot. So now we might have to turn on some systems after turning off the systems. Prong 01. Prawn suit? Maybe? Well, now there's not a lot going on.
This is Dr. Weber, clinical psychologist for prison. Today is the 8th of September, 1978, 11:28 LTC. The canal's influence is undeniable. They are essentially unraveling an unusual series of effects, both remarkable and concerning. I suspect I will soon follow. Until then, I remain committed to my work, observing and documenting the canal's effects on personnel in the ward.
So the lead geologist walked into the canal and never returned. That's what this is saying. So it's like the canal, whatever that is, almost has like an SCP mimetic influence over people, making them walk into the canal. Is it, if there is some sort of an alien organism here, maybe it's part of its natural life cycle to get people to walk into the canal? Oh my god, what is this? What is this red screen? From Henry Becker to Matthew Gerard. Can you believe it? Jan says they're running additional tests on the scoop samples, and she'll know more later. We need to get out there. The canal has so much to tell us. Are you ready? Are you kidding? I'm more than ready, but I don't think we can get an experiment crew scheduled so soon after the sample collection mission. Most are assigned to sample tests, and secondary rotation is stretched for coverage as it is. It will be fine for just you and me to go for a few hours. We'll be tethered, and we only need to get close enough for the imaging equipment to capture any potential visual distortions, movement of moon rocks, clouds of regolith, or anything else out of the ordinary. From William Davis to all crew. Hello, family. The time has finally come to answer the call. We are now ready to embark on our journey to research what beckoned us here, the canal. Before we set out, let us meet in the arbor for breakfast. There's something going on with the canal. I think we brought something back with us from the canal. I understand these are not my assigned duties, but I had to document my findings. It has hair, it metabolizes, and based on the prints, appears to be rather large. What? Today I woke up with a heavy weight on my chest. I couldn't breathe. Moments later it lifted, as if something was laying on me. Was this a warning? Does it know I've been observing it? Document Entity A. Markings that resemble hands and footprints, and not anatomically consistent with human morphology, but at a scale significantly larger than normal. Exhibit 2. Hair has been discovered in several locations within the ward, often caught on protruding surfaces. It's evident that the entity in question is unusually large. Large amounts of possible emesis or fecal matter has been discovered in the ward and annex. Traces of digestive enzymes and gastric acid. Likely emetic discharge, further tests required. Okay, so there's something living here. Something big, possibly. Fantastic. Fantastic. Henry's Terminal. Fantastic. Fecal metal. Well, if it's an alien, you know, possibly. You never know. Maybe he has fecal metal. Okay. Commons. Where are we? Breaker. Global power usage, local power usage. Can we just turn everything on? Security level 1. Hold on. No? Global power usage, local power usage. Chris told you you're in New Jersey. New Jersey. I should have known. Elevator. Okay. Door closed. There was one possible doorway that I could have actually gone through. Well, it's not even a doorway, it was a crawl space. Ah, there is a wireless access point here. The pass, re-entry the canal. So that's why they have that presentation when you come back from the canal. It's like, you're now rejoining people. I see, door systems are now turned on. Hello. The archive is currently inactive. Reboot is required. Begin reboot. Cat module required. Enable the security interface monitor. I think I connected to this. Let's see. Oh, so we're database is empty because we are, I guess, done with the first area. Turning on the archives unlock the ventilation crawl spaces. Okay, I need to find a security clearance. Fair enough. Okay, but the door locks should be open now. Ah, but I can't get through the security level 1 doors. Is there a security 0 door? Prong is not active. Commons is not active. Reception is not active. But this is now active. Oh. If I go to this. That's way better without it on. No, still sucks. Alright, well, whatever. Tried. Why do I get the feeling I'm gonna be crawling away from something? Is there anything alive down here? Anything big? Looks like just an MRE or something. A food pack. Interface Module Manual. Designed to interface with terminals and doors and offers a new streamlined security process. Point, await check, engage operation. Point at the screen, wait for confirmation, operate the module. Don't point at people's eyes. On-screen interference has been reported during its usage. Please report any anomalies you may notice to the on-site technical team. Requires 1/15 of total battery. Okay, so we can do 5 openings for 1 charge. Sophia's terminal. James was right, I saw it too. Is there an issue with the interface module software? There has to be a logical reason behind it. It's no software anomaly, it's here in the ward watching us. I've been monitoring all areas with the module. It's the only way to see it. Whatever it is, it's tall. Oh my god, is it invisible? From James Mason to Sophia. I've been seeing odd images on the cat when using the interface module. It looks like something walking by. Maybe it's all this DVC footage I've been scrubbing through. It still works, but I don't want it to cause permanent burn-in or cause any issues with door access. Do you mind testing it and giving me a loaner? After the incident in the canal, a new safety protocol has been put into place. All further travel to the cave must be in twos with a required tether. No entry into the canal is permitted until more studies are completed. We're feeling multiple emotions right now. Please reach out to me or Judith if you need anything. Yeah, someone didn't come back.
Listen. It searches for something.
Fantastic. Okay, so there is interference in the canal, like screen interference, like we'd have to zap our cat in order to see what's going on. I mean, there is a lot of interference. But I was wondering if we would get, well, first of all, a way to open the door, but we need a security device for that. But where can we get a security device? I thought we would get one in reception. We do not get a security device in reception. We must get it somewhere else. Oh, no, there it is. I mean, that was a moonquake. Oh my god, look at the screen. It's it's so bad. Considering we landed on the moon, do you think they would have like a better screen for their handheld science guns, but nope. Okay, but I can open doors now. Some doors. Opening doors does use 1/15 of a power. Well, really it's 1/5 of 1/3 of the total capacity of a battery. Alright, well, oh, I can't go through that door. Can we go through this one? That's not a door. It's not a door, stupid. There were doors over here that had... Oh, no, wait, the power's off. I need to turn the doors back on. Something must have shorted. Actually, power is being used somewhere now. Begin reboot of the general systems. Enable the monitor. Okay, archive has been active. Place is falling apart. So we can go to imaging, echograph, and the path. Sure. Why not? Let's go to imaging. This game is getting very freaky, but I like it. It's hard to wrap your head around sometimes, and we have a gun with multiple functions that we're gonna have to keep track of. Like, so now we have this here. Whoa, what is that? So that selects the shooter. That opens up the scanner and the flashlight. That, when it's down, means that we're on imaging mode. Tuesday, 17th May. All right, well. I don't know why we're in nipple room. Can't see. Imaging O2, Arbor control room. So is it really going to be an invisible creature? I don't like that. I don't like the idea of an invisible creature walking around. Do, 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 do. The path. Induction. I don't know what those symbols mean, but also, there's no door here. But we're at the second breaker. We can control some things from multiple places. So echography, door imaging 1, door imaging 2. Means we can get into the second imaging room now. Echography, I didn't see the door for that though. That's not the path. Whip whip noises. There's a lot of whip whips. There can be some whip whips. Let me look at the screen real quick. Nothing. Just curious. I don't even know if this is where we need to be first. Maybe we do imaging later? I just saw a direction and went for it. I might not need to have the flashlight out. Maybe I should have a different thing equipped. Oh, video game design. I understand why there's a lot of hanging flaps now. I've realized. That goes to systems. You hear that? Boop. Nope.
It is not mere delusion. I've seen him. The interface module must be used. For reasons that remain obscure. This module sees that which the human eye cannot. Do bear in mind, he observes us as well.
Okay, figured that out. Thank you. Thank you, though. During the canal sample collection mission, the crew collected rocks, fines, core tubes, surface scoops over the course of 2 hours. In the surface scoops, they observed a new substance resembling mucus. 2 days later, tests of the mucus substance returned results of protogenic amino acids. This is proof of current life living alongside humans on the moon. Also, I'm just now noticing 1978. So there's a moon base at the year 1978. No wonder everything looks so old and retro, because that's just what they have. This is just what the technology is. What's going on in there? So the prong door is not powered up. We need to power it up. Can we power it up? We have the technology. We have the power. Literally. I don't know what we're doing. Level 3, okay. Well, crap. We'll turn on servers. Hello. That's weird. Hopefully my suit isn't broken and it will filter out whatever, horrible stuff this is that's turning people into monsters. To conduct the canal sample collection at the entrance of the canal. Mission summary. Complete with incident. Discovery, new specimen. Yeah, they found life. Proof of ancient life on the moon. Crew tested multiple samples collected during the canal exploration mission. Tests for sample 3476 detected assemblages of terrain biomarkers. This is proof of ancient life. Samples collected at the same area are being allocated to undergo further tests and radiocarbon dating. So they knew this in January, and they kept doing more missions and more tests. You're the video game hero. I mean, I have infinite lives. Ugh. I can hear it. Ugh, it is like a fungus. Guys just melted into the damn floor. Probably don't want to touch it if I had to guess. Oops. Oh, it even says on, off. Didn't notice that before. Door Commons 2, Door Commons 1. Callus Locker. Okay, so there's gonna be a locker code. Why don't we... I doubt this will work, but... No. Alright, Callie's terminal. Why is your terminal in a hallway? I'm not one to reflect on my actions and thoughts. However, this place, the canal, it means something significant. I'm concerned. James has been quite withdrawn lately. I know we're all going through something, but I haven't seen him in days. James has lost it. He's locked himself in the vestibule and even set up a strange code system using a keypad in the restroom. I'll try to track his movements so we can gain access to the vestibule. He's the only one left in the ward with security level 2. Any findings will be sent to the archive terminal for everyone to access. From Paul to Kali. Someone isolated themselves in the vestibule and reset the codes. I think it might be James in there, but he's not answering. I haven't been able to do the manual override of his security level 2 actions, so we're all locked out. You're tether partners, right? Did he mention anything to you after the last time you were on the moon? I'm concerned about James. He started to spend time in the vestibule. And now he's locked himself in there. He's not responding. We used to do puzzles together at downtime when we were in mission training. I'll see if I can make a few guesses at figuring out the code, but I'll need your help if we do get the door open. Puzzles. Puzzles. All right, well, we're gonna have to find some puzzles. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so all of these hanging strands, eventually when we're getting chased by an invisible monster, those will come in handy. What is over here? This is Commons 2 door. It's a projector, a battery. I need a map of this place, because we're gonna need a map in order to figure out what doors we need to open. That's another terminal. And food rations. Where am I? I mean, I know I'm in the bathroom, but where does that go? All right, so we're gonna have to solve his puzzle. Oh, and Barbara's terminal. From Kochi to Barbara. The apple tree is showing some concerning signs of dehydration. Water level has been adequate and soil readings are good. Conditions have otherwise been stable in the arbor. I was planning to reach out to you for your opinions on the ecological effects of some potential treatments, but that led me to ponder. Do you think this could be related to the canal scoop samples? From Judith to all. In light of recent events, I want to be sure that you all feel open to express any of your feelings with me or William. Additionally, if you would like to express your feelings privately, you will notice a new program on your terminals entitled Diary. You are encouraged to write in this as much as you would like. It is voluntary and private. Only you will have access. Yeah, right. Anyone can just access by walking up to your computer console. That ain't private. Commons 1. Now, am I in the Commons? Or does this lead to the Yeah. This leads to reception. I'm in... This is the Commons 1 door leading to the Commons 1 area. Oh, fuck. That scared me. That scared me. I don't know how. What? Is that a tractor? So there's a hidey area right back here. Oh, good. I'm starting to realize that this is a game where you run from a monster all the time and you hide. But it's got a weird gun and it's sci-fi, so I'll allow it. Oh, hold on. Right. Is this on? It is on. I can't open the door. No, I can. Just point and shoot. Okay, so that's systems. Goes right there. Imaging we went through. I have to read the diary. I did, I think. Barbara's diary? I think I read Barbara's diary. We'll go back there later. Maybe I didn't. If I didn't, that's fine. We'll go back later. I'm sure we'll be back there in a moment. So we need to get the security, boot the servers, and reboot the archive. We need to do all of that. Door reception. Oh, the reception door is turned on now, so we can go in and out of here. I don't know if I need the reception door to be on. We could probably turn that one off, because I want to check something. We turn on the common door. We're right back here. Oh yeah, diary was on the right versus the left, so I was confused. Look at that. I don't understand. One minute I was working in the annex helping with the EL9 disinfectant, and the next I'm sitting in the pass staring at the canal. The significance of where we are is as fascinating as it is terrifying. Are we a disturbance in the ecosystem? All of us, even the apple tree? Maybe this place was never meant to be our home. Perhaps the canal is exhibiting some type of lure that triggers something in our olfactory, visual, and auditory senses. Maybe it coaxed Edith, Matthew, and probably Ken to enter. If that is the case, I wonder if we can imagine ourselves as part of the nutrient cycling of an ecosystem. If we were to offer up parts of ourselves, would that be enough to satiate the cycle? Yep. Okay, I need to turn off power. That freaked me out a little bit. We need power. Where was the power? There's the power. Okay, lift servers, I don't even know where that is, but we need door systems on to open doors. We don't need imaging door open because we have the other door open. The one at over here, commons door open. So we go to commons. And then here we can open lift entrance. And maybe we can figure out where lift entrance is. Is that over here? Archive security sign-in required. Right. We do not have that. Okay. That just goes down here. It's like, in my mental map of this place, I think I'm missing a door. Prong 1. Prong 1, I feel like, is gonna be a security door, but we can check it out. I guess I do have the door systems open now. That's a level 3 door, orange door. All right, hold on a sec. Maybe we go back to the pass. Cat interface module required. Security level 01, cat interface module required. Oh, up there. Security active. So we need lift server power on. Okay. And that one was over there, wasn't it? In systems. Oh god, yeah, this is just interference. At some point. Oh, there's the servers. At some point, we will expect monsters. I don't know what point that will be, but it is coming. Okay, so we need lift servers on. I gotta turn doors off, which means I gotta go back around to power something else off, like prong. Hold on. Prong off. Common door on. I don't know what the rest of these are. Oh, one of them was reception door, wasn't it? I keep hearing noises. I don't like hearing noises. I keep hearing, like, footsteps behind me. I don't like it. Okay. Lift servers. Now, I don't think it means elevator servers. I think it does mean the server room. That's my guess. It was over here. And over here. What is over here? Imaging 2. Right. This door is systems door. There's servers. Level 1. Huh? Is it a lift to the servers? Hold on. What's going on in this room? What's going on in this room? There's nothing. Just a door. Just a freaking door. Servers. They're not on. You think I zap them? I could zap them. They just look like boxes, not servers, but... Figured we'd give it a try. I'm out of charge. Yeah, battery. There was a battery over here. Where'd it go? No battery? Oh, God. Damn it. I'm gonna go over here. Elevator can be faulty. Give it a moment and try again. Give it a moment and try again? What does that mean? Elevator can be faulty. Oh! Christ. Okay, there's buttons that activate the elevator. Okay, let me go get a battery. I'll take what I can get. There's a button inside this room. Okay. glad I came back.